looking to hand the mic over to Miss Lynette.
Oh my gosh, Leona, thank you just for blessing us all. What a gift, on all you ladies are, but that's, I'm more excited, right? To even follow up after that and be like, hey, let's keep that flowing. So thank you to all that are still here with us. This has been an awesome, awesome experience. So my name is Lynette Phillips, and I'm going to use the word pivot. It's made its appearance here, so it's not cliche, right? Let's give it some permission. And I'm a pivoter of the pandemic. I did not know that I would even, you would ask me a year ago that I would be here talking about entrepreneurship and had embarked on this journey. No, I was very happy working at the happiest place on earth at Walt Disney World. I have a 17-year career there, doing hospitality, literally making magic for a living, right? Bringing people's dreams, vacation dreams come true. And the pandemic happened, and it was really ushered me, kind of created the window, the door, the fire escape, whatever you want to call it, to go ahead and make this move. My favorite part of leadership was coaching, helping others actualize their potential, look at possibilities that were there. Hence the word of my company, empower your possibilities. The word empower just means make happen, right? Make your possibilities happen. From that standpoint. So I left the organization actually on really amazing terms. Like they were like, hey, you're 17 years at this point. We're going to see it as a gift because we've known that you've had this potential to kind of go and bet on yourself. So I've done that. And I did that with the most amazing support of an awesome, awesome husband. When I told him I was resigning, he asked me one question. He said, what does support look like? And that has really helped us because as you think about, the impact is impact to my kids, it's impact to my spouse, just how we do everything is different now over this last year. So I always tell him that's a sexy question. I would say that's such a sexy question that you asked me, right? What does support look like? It made me feel great, and it made me think, and we've held true to that of like, what does support look like in this transition? So that's a little bit about my story and journey about becoming an entrepreneur. And it's been iterations of everything. I've worked with one-on-one clients. I have subcontracted services as a coach, as the world now, it is $1 billion industry. And people are realizing, hey, it needs to be accessible for everyone. It's not just a luxury anymore. So I've done a variety of things that I didn't even envision when I first set out and said, let's get this thing going. My question for the panel today is, if you, as we're entering the last few weeks of the year, what's one thing that you want to recognize yourself for? And I asked that question because there are amazing awards. There's things that you can nominate yourself for, others get nominated for you. But I do believe a lot of times in entrepreneurship, we're on to the next thing we need to achieve. And we never say, girl, you did that. You did this. You made that meeting. You got with that person. You tested this out. You know whether it worked or didn't. So I'm gonna start with Nicole because her I think it's your son is giving me joy every time he like pops on the screen or the noises and stuff. And then I'll let you select someone, and that's how we will kind of each recognize each other as I have the floor. But Nicole, tell me, what would you recognize yourself for this year?
Thank you so much, Lynette, for asking this question, because I think it is so huge that we recognize our achievements and celebrate. That is the frequency of abundance, and that is where you want to be living, to live your magic and your fuck yes. Yes, 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 yes. I would like to celebrate that I finally hit my first 6 figures, and immediately I set my next goal, and I was like, whoa, 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 mama. Slow your roll, mama. You got a 4-year-old child who you've been raising alone since the very beginning. You chose this path. And for a while I was using it as my, a reason that I couldn't succeed. It was like, I'm a single mom, but I'm a single mom, but I'm a single mom. And you know what? I really stepped out of that and allowed that to become my power. I'm a single mother who's doing everything by herself, and I am fucking hitting that 6 figures this year. And I went ahead and did that. And I was so excited to be doing that. And I'm so excited for what's to come next. And it gave me that chance to sit down and write down, how did I get here? And what were those important points that allowed me to really achieve this goal finally? And then I could take that and say, okay, now what's the next goal? And what am I working towards? So let's see, Leona, I just love your energy. So I'm going to shift it over to you next.
Hey, no, I, you know what? Listen, I'm a 10-time published author, and 5 of the books I wrote in the pandemic. You can't tell me nothing. That's mine.
All right. I want to hear from Crystal. Crystal, can you share with us? What
I
are
forgot
you
to pick
celebrating?
somebody. Sorry.
That's okay.
Crystal. Yeah, I want to hear from you, Crystal.
Okay. Just reiterate the question for me.
What would you recognize yourself for this year?
I think I would recognize myself for this year as having made some very life transforming decisions. I have embarked on a path to change my geographical location permanently. I'm in the midst of selling my house in Illinois and moving myself and my practice to Florida. So it's been a huge endeavor, frightening, exciting. By turns, I'm thrilled to pieces and terrified and depressed and overwhelmed. So managing to continue working and packing up my entire life, sorting through all my junk, getting rid of things, purging, and coordinating the entire move has been really, really intense.
Thank you for sharing that. And we welcome you with open arms here in Florida. We always got a lot going on. So just put on your seatbelt and get ready. But definitely, I mean, real estate law, I hope you and wish you much success in this. That's such a huge transition,
And I'm going to be close to you too, not too far.
Good. I hope we exchange information and connect and whatever I can do to help your transition and support you. Corner office possibly coming. So that space yep. And that community more than anything, right? So would love to continue. I invite you, Crystal, to select a panelist to share their what they want to recognize themselves for.
Let's see. Sequoia.
I took my business full time this year. I quit my job and chose me. Oh, and I have to pick someone. I will pick Sophia.
Thanks. Geez. So I'm thinking, well, in the beginning in last year, well, no, this year, January, I sat down and you know how we come up with those words. And so my word was intentional. And I think that I didn't anticipate. So, you know, we were in the middle of the pandemic and I have 3 boys and there's this thing called remote learning that we had to do. And it was a total crap show. Like it was ridiculous. 3 laptops running back and forth. Like, get online? Are you on the computer? What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be in class? Like that was my whole thing. And so the balance of trying to do that, you know, as a single mom and then trying to be intentional about my business aspirations. Like I did not know how that was going to happen, but I did it. You know, I made some huge investments in myself. And so I can congratulate myself for that. I made it through.
Congratulations. I love that. What a great question, Lynette. That was super awesome. I so appreciate you allowing us to speak on that. And it went right along with why her version was originally created. I believe wholeheartedly that there are so many women who do so many brilliant things. And there isn't always a place for us to sit and talk about the things that we've done. And until more women that are speaking, people like Charlotte, you know, people like Lucy, and a few people that were on YouTube that are chiming in are looking for power, to pull power from other people like yourselves who are doing what they ultimately want to be doing. And until we start speaking our truth and speaking about our accomplishments, like hitting 6 figures or writing 5 books within a year, we don't know it's always possible. We don't always know it's possible. So I so appreciate all of you that are here and sharing your experiences and allowing people to dream, allowing people to realize, not dream, allowing people to realize that their dreams can come true. And with a little bit of work and a little bit of planning, they can ultimately get what they want out of life.